Let me see if it look any different. This shit looking kind of weak though. Yeah, I peeped the Spidey trailer. We peeped the. Say Ethiopia is crazy. That is the Prince of Ethiopia. Remedium. What is this shit? Wait, Princess Peach Showtime? Okay. Battle Crush. What is this? This is a BR? What am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? Is this a MOBA? Another MOBA. Licks ass. Saga Emerald Beyond.
Saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from.
I don't know if this is the game that's going to help $2 billion in debt Square Enix.
Puppets.
What?
A witch
Saucery got his own game?
disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
What kind of gameplay is this though?
Then follow their
Is this turn-based? Oh my god, this looks ass. Next. All right, Prince of Ethiopia.
Save the prince and the world.
Yeah, for Naruto, they had Sasori in there.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
Let's make a game called Prince of Persia where you don't play the Prince of Persia. You play somebody from Ethiopia looking for the Prince of Persia.
Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow.
Are y'all interested in this game?
As well as time powers to best these hostile lands.
This should be a Game Pass game. Yeah, if this is on Game Pass for free, I'd try it, but I'm not paying for this shit.
Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities.
I'm just kind of over these Metrovania 2D games.
Amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely.
Okay.
Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way.
People wanted a Sands of Time remake, not this. Yeah, like what happened to that Sands of Time remake? They were working on one.
Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th.
DOA. Before we get to that Aquaman, let me do the rest of these games. Paper Mario, Year, Door, HD. So this is an old game then, right? Yeah, it's a remaster. I knew this is an old game. Does it even look better? Get off this. Wargroove 2 official release date. What is this? Looks like those old war games on Game Boy Advance. I'm genuinely curious, not only on no hater shit, but like, does the hardcore, are there any like hardcore Nintendo fans in here? Do y'all enjoy it? Like, do you feel like they're speaking to you? Because I feel like I'm not the demographic for a lot of these games, and like that's okay. So I can't really get mad at them. But I'm genuinely curious, like niggas who own Luigi hats, like, are you fucking with this? No. Get off this too. I'm over those games for the most part. Super Mario RPG.
RPG adventure.
Luigi hats is crazy. What? What's wrong with the Luigi hat? I like Luigi's Mansion.
Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics.
Ah, sweet.
Let's go over some new.
I might actually fuck around and get this joint. Super Mario RPG is a classic. I might get this joint.
Gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received.
You stole that from fucking Legend of Dragoon.
When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
This is more so for the Minish Cap, the crowd.
Successful action.
Well, my Minish Cap boys. Am I playing Mortal Kombat tonight? Possibly. It ain't gonna be for long. This is a short stream. I got something to do tonight.
So experiment with different combos.
It looks really. I feel like I'd get this though if it was like $20. I'm not like itching to play this shit. But like it does look good for a remake. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Isn't this an old game too? It's like I could have swore I had this game. This is on Game Boy, right? I just read the description box. Updated version of a Game Boy Advance game was available, but no, this was on the original Game Boy too, I think, or the Game Boy Color, and then I think they made a Game Boy Advance. I remember I had this shit. They remaking every goddamn thing.
The toys are back in town.
Like I played these games when I was a kid.
Donkey Kong, Mario.
Here we go.
I do not want to play this shit, bro.
Game Boy Advance system.
Yeah, I remember this. I do not want to play this
Switch
again.
system.
Where the fuck is Super Mario Odyssey 2? Where's that at? That's what the streets is waiting on. To see this shit.
With his eyes on the prize.
Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster. Where's the new Star Fox at, bro? This is looking any better. Yeah, where's Metroid Prime 4 at?
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo.
I know they didn't do that. I know they did not do that. They put an Instagram filter on this bitch. Look, it looks so much better. Like, not really. She looks like a little smoother. Oh, shit.
Fearless archaeologist Lara Croft. You'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes.
I'd be impressed if they, the Tomb Raider reboot, the recent trilogy. I'd be more impressed if they could port that to the Switch. Let me see y'all do that. Tomb Raider 1 to 3, the new trilogy. Put that on the Switch. I'd be more impressed. Yeah, who's ready for PS? Damn, she busting it open. This dinosaur don't even look scary. This nigga. Oh shit, nigga's
Quests spanning different countries and mythologies.
Oh shit.
Along the way, you'll solve.
Scariest thing about that damn dinosaur and hers, though, you try to figure out if she go bust out them damn shorts. God damn, this dumbass game. Luigi's Mansion 2. The Moon one that was on 3DS? They just calling it Luigi's Mansion 2. Did you play the classic Tomb Raiders? Yeah. I had Tomb Raider 1 on Engage. Yeah, don't pull my gamer card. You don't even know what that is. I played it on that little 1-inch screen. Engage!
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome
I'm not gonna lie, I might fuck around and get this.
to Evershade Valley.
Fun fact, I bought Luigi's Mansion 2. I have it for the 3DS. And I remember I booted it up and then I realized I didn't want to play no big ass game on the 3DS. I was just like, I don't want to play this. I was like, why didn't they just put this on the Wii or the Wii U? So I might fuck around and get this for the Switch.
Screaming and teaming.
I've only beaten Luigi's Mansion 1 and 3.
Luigi, our faint of heart.
Is 2 fire? Who beat 2? Is it fire?
Was sent here to check it out.
Yeah, my dearest brother Mario.
Time for some mansion.
Oh, act a fucking fool the whole time playing it.
No.
It's super linear though. That's why I never finished it. So it's not like 1 and 3. Like they made it more linear because it was on the 3DS. That kind of sucks.
Complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to
Mario, my Poltergust is going to save you.
and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost,
Ooey gooey ass ghosts.
you can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
Like I always said, if I had another dog, I'd name him Polter. After Luigi's Mansion, Polter Pup.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
The Dyson simulator, yeah, basically.
In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places.
I'm gonna give it another try. That's how I felt as a kid.
Troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block
That's Polter Pup. I can see it though from like, it looks more linear. It does. What up, Godson? Let me see you. Let's see, Redeemium. All right. This is This is We Got Diablo at Home. I want to play Diablo 4, Mom.
Everything is infected.
We got Diablo 4 at home. No, thank you. Princess Peach Showdown. This is a platformer?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
Aw.
Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it. But then...
Who's copping Mortal Kombat on the Switch, though? Probably,
and the Sour Bunch suddenly
Ethos.
made their grand entrance and took center stage.
The Sour Budge.
Now it's up to Peach and the
Is it new or remake? I think this is new. I've never heard of this game.
Play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
What kind of game is this?
The ribbon alone...
Is it a side-scrolling platformer?
So let's do this.
The fuck is this?
Whoa, Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. She can use fantastic...
Hey, all right, so the only reason I'm laughing is because, like, I just want you to know there's somebody at home that was watching this Nintendo Direct with their Luigi hat and overalls on and a big jug of milk fucking all over their lips and shit. Ashy as hell. As soon as she transformed into sword fighting Peach, holy smoke! Like, they had like a genuine, holy smokes! Whoa! Nintendo does it again! Fucking throws his Luigi hat in the air like Bobby Shmurda, fucking never comes down, just starts dancing and shit like that. Like, somebody really got blown away by this shit.
She can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay.
Wow.
Can Peach save this performance?
Damn, okay. Hey, we see what you doing, Nintendo, with that angle. See what you doing. We letting the Peach see that Peach. Okay.
Peach saved this performance and its performers?
Funny enough, the IGN host did the same thing. She had a Luigi hat on. You're not kidding. I know they all wear Luigi hats.
There are more stories.
I'm gonna get a Luigi hat.
Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach. Investigate clues and...
What's all that movement back there? I genuinely can't tell what kind of game this is.
Snatch from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
Kung Fu Peach? Holy smokes! Like, it's like Paper Mario meets WarioWare meets Mario Party with a mix of Mario in there. I'm genuinely confused what the fuck I'm looking at.
The other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
I want to be interested in this game. I'm just confused.
Peach, Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Why would you ever pre-order a digital game? I don't know how to feel about that one. That's one of those ones I gotta see reviews for it. We gotta see reviews for it. Let's look at this trailer though for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I believe this is the last movie under the old DC Universe regime before old boy takes over, James Gunn. Ace dropped the trailer in the group chat earlier. I didn't watch it. He said it looks good. I'll be the judge of that. Bruh, his brother Orion? Oh no. When this nigga gonna talk to a dolphin? The issue is none of this ties into the greater DC universe, so it's kind of hard to care about this stuff. The story could be good, but I feel like I don't know if anybody saw the last Aquaman. I feel like the first Aquaman movie, Aquaman is such a hard character to do because you have to animate so much. Same thing with the Black Panther movie when they fought Namor. Because it involves the water and like such unique species and shit, you have to animate a lot of that shit. And I feel like with the first movie, like 80% of it was animation and it just looked fucking ugly. Same thing with the Flash movie. Like the second half of the Flash movie is like pure animation and it looks disgusting. I feel like the story could, because like the Black Manta suit looks good. Based off this trailer, the story doesn't look terrible. I just feel like it's gonna get bogged down by it's just kind of hard to replicate the comic books for this character. You ever see Blue Beetle? I did not, but I heard it's good. Is that allegedly on? Haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's good. It's kind of hard to get into those DC movies. F-099 official announcement trailer. A new F-Zero? I missed that. United 1942. There's more stuff. Airport sim. That's crazy. Airport simulator. Blue Beetle was so. Reviews have been all over the place. Firewall Ultra? I've never heard of that. There's a review for that shit. That's super cap. Don't even pay for Blue Beetle. I want my money back. F-099 is looking like a game you might play. Yeah, all right. Let me see. It's out today for Nintendo Switch Online. This looks like the original F-Zero.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Ronan, what are you talking about? I want to play another battle royale. No, nigga. No, I don't want to play that shit. First of all, I love F-Zero, and like if they're gonna make another F-Zero, I want it to be 3D. Like the last one came out on GameCube, I believe. That shit was fire. Like I want a proper F-Zero 3D, super fast graphics, custom cars and shit. Fucking bad bitches and shit. I don't want to play F-Zero on the goddamn Super Nintendo with 99 other people. Frame rate dropping, pixels making me go blind. Skip. You lost me at Battle Royale. The fuck is this? United 1944. World War II shooter. 1940 reviews. New closed beta will be available. It's another World War II shooter. Just okay. There's a building mechanic. Something about this game feels off. Two game modes: Domination, Survivor. We're good off the Unreal Engine free assets shooter.
Welcome to
Airport Sim.
Realistic simulation of an airport grind worker. Discover the most famous airports in the world.
Play as an airport grind worker.
And all that while experiencing real-time weather. As a grind worker, you will perform many important tasks.
Now this looks fun.
Safety and comfort of
Yo, shout out to Explicit with the sub. When you get off your 9 to 5, play a 9 to 5.
Luggages using the jetway, catering, and much more.
This looks so fun. Get to play as TSA. That would be fun to get to beat people up.
You will start with simple tasks.
This is a game, ironically, for unemployed niggas. Can't get a job in real life? We'll simulate it.
Remember your training. Wait, that's not how we taught you to do this.
I haven't seen a pay stub in a while. We'll act like it in this game.
Take command of a luggage trolley to unload the plane.
Hell yeah. Yo, does anybody know there's a game I saw. I wish I would have wrote it down. It looked fucking fire. It is a multiplayer medieval game. I think it's like 30 versus 30. It's like an action not open world, but like an action PvP medieval game with like a conquest mode. I think it's supposed to come out this month or something. I wish I could remember the name of that game. Not Chivalry. No, not Chivalry. I remember Chivalry. Morehow? Is that what it is? I don't remember that name. Let me see. Let me Google that. That shit looked fire. Is this it? I don't know if this is it. Nah, this ain't it.
Yep, I knew this guy was coming back.
Nah, this ain't it. Damn, I wish I could. Medieval action PvP game. Upcoming. Nah, it's not Immortal 33. Warhaven. I found it. That's what it was. Warhaven. That it looks like that. Warhaven official game trailer. This one's from 17 hours ago. Only 30 seconds. The fuck is this frame rate? Is this even a gameplay trailer? This ain't even gameplay. Hold on, let me see if I can find a gameplay trailer. Gameplay, hands-on preview. Let's look at the preview. I don't think this has magic attacks in it.
Growing number of warfare-centric multiplayer games with massive numbers of combatants taking to the field all at once to impale one another, Warhaven hopes to make a name for itself with large maps, an impressive roster of warriors, and objective matches that have armies scrambling to overrun.
It's almost like what was that Ubisoft game? For Honor?
Another in an elaborate game of tug of war.
But there's more things to do. It's like For Honor meets
and some of my
Battlefield,
IGN sweaty tryhard
Dynasty Warriors type shit.
Desperately to maim one another while slinging as much trash talk.
It looks fun.
As possible. The result was a few entertaining hours that were complete pandemonium from beginning to end.
Warhaven hands-on preview.
While combat may be slightly reminiscent of fellow third-person melee warfare game For Honor, Warhaven's biggest departure is in its decidedly more chaotic style.
Yeah, like it seems like it's more straight-up action versus like that timing versus shit.
Methodically dueling one another, Warhaven's 6.
I was just about to say For Honor meets Final Dance.
Throws an avalanche of opponents.
Dynasty Warriors.
Into a jumbled pile of swords.
I can picture myself talking shit. They got cannons in this bitch too.
It's almost always pure mayhem. While fighting one-on-one can certainly be a strategic dance of blocking, slashing, and well-timed abilities, more often than not, any hope at a fair fight is
fuck that. Run up with the homies.
when either you or the opponents show up in full force to ruthlessly butcher anyone in sight, while sheer numbers throw any hope of fighting back right out the window. In the
yeah, this is why I said I feel like this could be like a fun Discord game, because in the description it says it's gonna be free to play and it's 16v16. Proximity chat is a must.
At a single point in full force, the often one
16 on 16, that's fire.
Is replaced by a
it's free to play
slaughterfest that's sure to be the highlight of any match. Even when the odds feel fair, though, the haphazard swings from your character's weapons and decidedly floaty movement makes for an imprecise experience that sometimes doesn't feel great, even though that untidiness usually leads to hilarity. It's especially funny to see players spontaneously transform into ultra-powerful heroes once they've accrued enough murder karma. Then
hold on, this already out? No, I think it's coming out soon though.
Character or a magical samurai with a cowboy hat.
Now, I'm trying to ride around the battlefield like
top and at times feels
Lubu, like this.
Balanced. But there's a certain kind of joy in that utter anarchy that makes each match amusing in how it appeals to my inner agent of chaos. It's not that Warhaven lacks strategy, though. In fact, there's plenty of opportunities for teams to communicate with one another around objectives in order to win the game. For example, a few maps feature a cannon that's absolutely essential to victory, as whoever has control of it can rain down deadly hellfire over vast swaths of the map, leaving little hope for the enemy to control the objective.
Yeah, see, I want that big-ass claymore.
First. That race to control the all-powerful artillery was definitely a good time, especially when I was the one firing the cannon at the soon-to-be dead sorry excuse for a soldier who opposed me. But just like everything else in Warhaven, the battle over the cannon is in no way immune to the utter tumult of
early access drops in 6 days, so I'm not bugging. Then, yeah, it is coming out soon. Then, turn into guts with the claymore. Yeah. Let's see, Warhaven early access. Oh yeah, so I was right. It comes out September 21st. I'm about to write that down because I might forget. I want to check this game out though. I have to get maybe some of the boys on this shit because it's free. Let's see. Download Warhaven all day, September 21st.